Joker's turn.
Do you still work out since you don't wrestle anymore?
Oh man, it's something I've done my whole life. I think I would be a nutcase if I didn't work out. It's my therapy.
I think you're starting to lose your girlish figure there.
It's actually, I've had to work harder at trimming down and being a smaller person. Because I'm naturally a very large person, but it's actually been quite a chore to get some of the weight off of me.
In Guardians, when Peter's making his big rallying speech, that he mentions us, I can't remember the exact quote, but he says something about, we're poop. I'm censoring myself.
Okay.
But then the camera blinks on Drax. He doesn't say anything, and then it blinks back. It's almost as if we wanted to hear Drax say something about the literal. Was there anything there that might have got cut out?
I don't know, we did so much with a lot of those scenes, it was edited out. So, because a lot of the stuff we did was very ad-lib. It was very improv. And it was, like Michael was saying earlier, there was a lot of times when James would just scream over the microphones, say it this way, say it that way. Now say this, just say that. So we'd be doing line after line after line. And so the way they edited it, I don't know if they intentionally edited it a certain way, but the way it actually ended up, I mean, it was just one of a million ways we shot it. And we shot it just so many different ways. Even the thing at when I say the line during that scene where I wasn't listening, I wasn't paying attention, I was thinking of something else. We went back and shot that over because James wanted me, and you probably won't notice, but in the beginning of the scene, he wanted me moving around and like looking around, not really paying attention, so he can make an argument that I really wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. So we just shot that like a whole bunch of different ways. And then they edited it the way they thought would work best.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, since you kind of entertained everybody with that, I want to do this for you.
Oh, jeez.
I'm Devon's bitch. But anyways, my question.
You're gonna do in your Elvis voice.
I'm Devon's bitch. My question for you is, you said your passion's acting. Would you want to make the leap into comedy, or do you like action movies?
Yeah, no, I love all of the above, man. I'm like a true fan of film, and I actually have a couple things on the table right now that are comedies that we're trying to work out the dates for. And I don't think they'd be upset, but one's with Melissa McCarthy, and the other one's with Kevin James. And so I'd be playing opposite both of those. We're trying to work out the dates, and hopefully they will work. And I don't think I'd get any grief for announcing that, but hopefully I'll be in films with them, because I think they're both hysterical.
And my second question was, who is your favorite actor or actress growing up?
Man, I was always a Mickey Rourke fan. I love Mickey Rourke, man. I think he's amazing. He's the one that's popping out in my head right now. But you go way back, and I really love classics like To Kill a Mockingbird is my favorite movie of all time. I think Gregory Peck, Humphrey Bogart, like guys like that. I always kind of love classic guys. I don't know. That's a huge question for me. It's a long conversation because I really am like a huge fan of films.
I'm going to go away from the wrestling and the acting and ask you about, I know you're a member of the Imperials with your car, and it's dedicated to Eddie Guerrero. May I ask what your make and model of that is?
It's a 64 Impala.
That is very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
And then I have one other quick question. Once you made your return to WWE this last time, there was a Twitter follower who became Bautista's skinny jeans.
I love it, yeah.
And then it soon changed after you left. It went to Dean Ambrose's jeans. And
It's everybody's skinny
but
jeans.
it's everybody's jeans.
Yeah.
I noticed you're wearing skinny jeans today, so I'm going to make sure that this is just a comment that I'm going to go back on the Twitter sphere and let them know that Batista is still in the Bautista's skinny jeans, and we need to get back on that.
The funny thing is the ones that I always seem to rip on TV, like I have this habit of blowing out my crotch on TV. They're always my looser jeans. They're never the skinny ones that actually rip. So I think that's the thing. Like skinny jeans are good luck for me.
They are very good for you, by the way. Thank you.
Congratulations on the 007 role, by the way.
Yeah.
I did not know about that until now.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Two questions. One, how was it like working with Christoph Waltz?
Amazing dude. He's that dude, man.
Yeah.
It's hypnotizing. I don't know the best way to describe it, but literally, because we had this long scene where and he's just speaking, and I love the way he does things, and it may sound boring to you, but it's just kind of, you just kind of like wait for him to say something, because when they see action, he doesn't say anything, man. He takes like, he sits there till he's ready to speak, and you're just kind of like waiting. You're not like waiting like, God, when's this guy gonna say something? You're really like waiting like,
Or anticipate.
yeah, it's very, he's just such an interesting guy, and he's not like overly animated or anything. It's just that everything that comes out of his mouth is like magic.
And second part of the question, favorite James Bond?
It's, yeah,
Hopefully Daniel Craig's not listening.
I don't think Daniel, but Sean Connery was my guy, man. I've always loved Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
I got sucked back into Bond as a fan when Daniel took over, and I mean that, and I'm honest when I say that. I love Daniel as James Bond, but Sean Connery, I don't know, there's something about that dude I just love.
Good luck in your career.
Thanks, man.
Hi there. I was just curious, what was your first reaction when you found out you were going to lose a match with Duck King?
I loved it. I thought it was great, man. Yeah, a lot of that stuff, I had a lot of input on that stuff. And it was great. Even the stuff like this, where, I couldn't get up from the duct tape and John got down on my face and did this. It was my idea. I love it. I love being the heel. I'm a good heel. I love putting guys over, man. I take pride in it. So no, I loved it.
Did you have a reaction when you found out the term Bautista had begun trending on Twitter?
I just couldn't believe. You know what really upset me about that is because we had a match where we all beat the hell out of each other. But that's what people walked away from the match with, what I was wearing. And it just, back in the day, like when I was, I remember back in the day, everybody would break out their, their kind of flashy stuff for pay-per-views. Now everybody's in black. Everybody wears black. They wear it for the shows, they wear it for the pay-per-views. But I thought we were still doing that. I thought we were like being very colorful for pay-per-views. I remember Hunter, the first time seeing Hunter in purple and giving him crap about it, he was like, it's a pay-per-view. But yeah, no, that's what bummed me out, is we put our heart and souls in that match. We put our bodies on the line. We beat the hell out of each other. Bautista. That's what trends. That's what people remember, man. That breaks my heart.
Can you do me a favor and tell me how much you bench?
Yes, I can. I don't bench. So I bench 0. Yeah. No, I just don't do it. I train chest, but I just don't bench press.
Your arms are like cannonballs.
Yeah, I started lifting weights a little bit more this year because for a long time I was just so anti-lifting weights because I just didn't want to be cast as a muscle-bound guy. I was trying so hard to fit, to blend in better. And because even when I go, like I'm small now, and I'm 270 pounds. But this is small for me. But still, when I go to work on films, I'm still like 3 times the size of your average actor. So it's been rough trying to trim down so I don't look like a gorilla on set. But no, I just, I train chest, and I just don't. I stay away from bench press. Exercise like that are just easy to get injured on. I just stay away from them because bench press to me is more of an ego thing anyway. Because people bench press so they can tell people how much they bench press. Does it really matter?
We'll do 2 more questions here, then we'll finally let you enjoy those M&Ms that have been staring at you the whole time. And we'll wrap up with a lighthearted one, but I do want to ask something something that's been bothering me for a while. Like when The Rock comes back, WWE helps promote his films. John Cena is promoted in Trainwreck, which really isn't suitable for the target audience, but when you came back and you had Guardians coming out, there didn't seem to be much in the way of promotion with that. How did that happen? Why wasn't there?
Because they don't support me. It's that simple. They've never supported me. I don't think they ever thought I was going to leave when they kind of gave me an ultimatum about leaving. And I felt like I needed to leave. I felt like I didn't have the same opportunities that other guys were getting, and I thought it was unfair. But I left the right way. I gave them plenty of time. I put guys over left and right. I went out on my back. I did everything right. And I was told that I would always have a home there. But I got no love from them. for years and years. And I'll share this story with you, and I haven't really shared it much publicly. But, you know, when I left the last time, I didn't want to leave. I left because I had promotional obligations for Guardians. But I wanted to come back for SummerSlam. I said that I would come back for SummerSlam, and I said, wouldn't it be great if I was back here for SummerSlam while Guardians was going to be on? Because Guardians is going to be huge. It's going to be the #1 movie in the world. And they laughed in my face. They didn't. They was like, yeah, okay, yeah. And I was like, you know, what else can I do? So I left and did my thing, but I've really gotten not much support from them. And I couldn't answer the question as to why, but I just haven't.
Well, let's wrap things up here on a lighter note that in a fight, the wrestler Batista or Drax, who would win? Drax. You never know. You never know. Well, on behalf of Columbus, thank you for coming out this weekend. Every time. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear for Dave Bautista!
This video is sponsored by the Crazy Kings of Toys. Check them out for all your toy needs and find out why they are so crazy. Find them on Amazon, eBay, Bricklink, and Facebook. Links are in the description. Toxic Pop has a new Facebook page. Like it to see pictures and keep informed about our upcoming events and videos. A link is in the description. Go to www.facebook.com/toxicpop1.